Hey, long time no see, huh? You got that right. It's the TheRegulaShmegula. Back at it again with those sick lost media videos. Now trust me when I say, my team of capable and professional editor have been diligently reading your comments. And perhaps the most interesting and thought-provoking nugget of comment came from who mentions another fascinating piece of lost media that I actually was not aware of until I heard about it from them. The game's called PokéPark Asari Taikai DS, which translates to PokéPark Fishing Rally DS. Have you heard of it? No? Well, unless you were around the first PokéPark in Nakamura Ward, Nagoya, Japan, and just so happened to have a DS on you in between the working hours of March 18th, 05 to September 25th of the same year, I would not be surprised. But, I know there's gonna be some dude in the audience that's like, yes, that is me! I was even interested in DS Download Play and went to a DS Download Play station while living my best life over there. So to that dude, move on. There's more life to live. But yes, if that aside wasn't informative enough, PokéPark Fishing Rally DS was an exclusive DS Download Play game, which means it was temporary. I know. Either you'd lose it once you turned your DS off, or the game would self-destruct 12 hours after first accessing it. Now, you would think that the game would be available somewhere. Maybe some crazed fan took one of the stations from the real PokéPark home with them and somehow find a way to re-download the game so they could ROM dump Fishing Rally once they got a chance to breathe after living it up over there. But I'm sorry to burst your Grovile back bubble. This is not the case. The only data retained anywhere was just high scores, and even those I couldn't manage to find. So here I was gonna roast the world record holder for the game, but there are two problems with that. One, they're probably a kid who was too absorbed in his DS that day that he didn't want to enjoy the park itself. But then again, it could also be some weird over 40 suburban codger, like, one of those weird guys that were a little too into Pokemon Go in its heyday. And two, I haven't even explained how the game works, so, let's get into that, shall we? Special shout out to Tim Schwererwagen, who was one of the only folks to post clear, discernible footage of the game. And might I add, this guy actually sent Iago some Pokies back in 2014, even though the game was only known to legitimately be around in 05. So, Tim, if you got the ROM lying around, you know what to do. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway, your rudimentary 3D polygon semblance starts out on a river. You're looking out into the lake you're fishing in, where you see the shadow of what appears to be either an elliptical piece of garbage just floating aimlessly beneath the surface of the water, or a Pokémon. Sensibly assuming the latter from a game downloaded at a locale with one of these, you cast your reel somewhere into the murky oval. Your bobber starts bobbling, and a bobbling bobber tells you a Pokemon's bobbling that bobber. You gotta start mashing the A button in order to reel in that Pokemon, and once you do, it's graded on its size, its level, its rarity, and then you get a score. If you manage to catch 5 Pokemon and gain a score within the top 50 of all scores scored by all people, you end up on the high score list. Anyway, that's how the game works, but what really interested me were these sprites and models. I mean, look at this Slowbro right here. Look at this guy chilling like a villain. Or this Yanma with a sprite that, at least during our research, appears to be a novel one that doesn't seem to be recycled from any other Pokemon game. Look at the Spinda drunkenly stumbling around. We see you! You can't hide behind those characters I can't read. Okay, now, if you thought that was cool, take a gander at these 3D models. The Sea King looks sick. To be honest, it looks a little too much like an actual fish, and that's not even a slight on the 3D models of this game in particular, just its design, its artwork has these lifelike eyes. Anyways, hey look at this, a spiffy new lantern.
Arcanine, flamethrower!
Or how about this Corphish? Anyway, my team of elite researchers and anonymous hackers known as 4chan looked, and we couldn't match any of these models to any other game. Be it Pokemon Stadium 2, XD Gale of Darkness, PokéPark on the Wii, Rumble, nothing. So, yeah, this is a really cool game, and I wish I could have been around
in Japan
to have played it. It seems like a lot of work went into it, and if some team of game developers at Game Freak or something made novel sprites and models for a game that would only be around for 6 months, and then it'd just be gone forever, then that'd be a shame. a real shame. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. And shout out to for the comment suggestion. We do read the comments, so please suggest whatever you want to see over there. Shout out to Tim for the footage. Once again, you know what to do, bro. Shout out to the Lost Media Wiki, to Moby Games, and Bulbapedia for info on the game, as well as the 05 PokéPark in general. And shout out to you for watching. Thank you. Anyways, peace.